Camera is rolling. And action.
Hi, we're here with Danielle Spencer-Fields, and I have to say this is the second time I've had the opportunity to speak with her at length. Last year, she attended our Los Angeles Black Book Expo as a workshop leader. And what I did was I talked to her about her book and her journey from child star to author and veterinarian. So we get a chance to talk to her again. Hopefully I could get some more juicy details out of her. How are you today?
I'm doing great.
It's so good to see you.
Glad to be here.
Good, and you look beautiful.
Thank you.
We really appreciate your support here at the LABBX.
I feel like you support me, and that's what I love about it. And I'm here every year.
Well, we love to have you, and we'll always love to have you here. So whenever you want to return.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect. All right. So your book, Through the Fire, Journal of a Child Star.
Yes.
Now, I know your story. Tell it again, though.
Well, what happened was, you know, of course, I have always wanted to write a book at some point in my life, but the inspiration for me came when I wanted to have a book as an inspiration to the disabled community, because I had a surgery that actually put me in that category now, about 8 years ago, and I wanted to give them some inspiration, let them know that they shouldn't give up, that they should, you know, continue to strive for whatever their goals are and their dreams are, because, you know, they all go through that discouragement, and, you know, there's still that discrimination sometimes against the disabled community. So I wrote the book specifically for that. However, I couldn't resist putting in some stories from childhood and growing up on the show, and just kind of what happened after the show ended. And it's been a lot of fun, though. You know, seeing it from when I started with my outline to this point is just amazing. It blows my mind.
When did you publish your book?
In January of 2010.
Okay, so it hasn't even been out that long.
No.
I'm sure the reception has been great.
It has been great. I thought, like, as soon as it came out, because I'd been promising so many people for so long, so as soon as it came out, everyone wanted to read it, and I was really happy that I did, you know, get a lot of good feedback. And then there was like a lull, and then of course I'm still trying to work, because I am a veterinarian, so I'm still trying to do that and basically market my book, and so it's definitely been a lot of fun, though.
Okay. Now, tell me about your path to becoming a veterinarian. I know you had to have loved pets when you were
I did.
little.
I mean, ever since I was, you know, 5 years old, I can recall bringing my first pet home to my mom. She's like, "What is this?" And, you know, and I'm saying, "You have to keep the pet. I mean, you can't throw it out," you know, and I scream and cry, and she let me. And I think, like most children, they love pets. They connect with them. It's just, I happened to have the time when the show was over, and I was in college at that point, and you know, I went on to college, and then I went to Tuskegee University vet school, and that was an amazing experience. I love that school, and ever since then, this is my 20th year. I can't even believe I've been practicing 20 years. I can't.
That's incredible.
I know.
I didn't even think about the fact that you would, you know, have been practicing that long.
I was at
Time
work
really
like
flies.
yesterday. I was just at work. Yeah, it's great to be able to, you know, I wake up and I'm anxious to go to work. Like, I love my job every single day.
That's a good place to be.
It's a good
believe
feeling.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let me ask you, are you planning to write any other books?
I am. I know I told you last time that I was going to have a part.
Oh, please. I know
Okay.
that I'm in the same boat.
I am going to get another book out, because what I want to really do is something with the whole cast members, and I think we should maybe combine it somehow to do our actual autobiographies. That would be like a huge book, I think. But I'm also working on an animal book.
Okay.
As well as an animal show. So yeah, I've been trying to do, you know, a couple of things, but my second book is going to come out next year, though.
So your second book also will be biographical?
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely.
Okay, and then you said you have an animal book
I have an animal book that I'm trying to do mainly just to familiarize people with having a pet. I know there are a lot of animal books out there, but there's still a lot of people that don't know how animals work. They think they're they have nothing inside of them. It's just whatever's on the outside and that's it. I don't know. So I want to, you know, give them something so they can relate and maybe pick out pets better, and you know, just have a little more information and be armed with the info when they go to their vet's office.
Okay, now there are a lot of young people out there that want to be child stars.
Yeah.
Are currently child stars. They're not going to always be a child.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. We do grow. Yeah.
What would you tell someone who is either beginning or in the midst of their career? What would you tell them to do to prepare for the future?
Well, you know, like my mom told me, you always want to have a plan B, because you just don't know with this industry. I mean, it's great when you're able to get parts and you're going on auditions and you land them, but there may be a lull, there may be several years when you're not doing anything. But also she wanted to encourage me to get involved in different aspects of the business. And I didn't listen at that time, you know, maybe doing directing or producing and writing. Especially, just so that you can have more of a hands-on approach to it. You know, it's not until now that I'm realizing how important it is, and, you know, trying to produce my own show. But try to get involved in as many aspects of the business as you can, because it is a business, like they said.
Right.
And then have maybe a plan B. You don't have to only be an actress. You can do whatever. I'm sure several people have lots of loves, and you know, you can be an actress and a vet and an author and, you know, a lawyer or a doctor. I mean, there's so many things you can do simultaneously.
Absolutely. Now you also mentioned that you will have an animal show.
Yes.
Okay.
I will. Right now we're shopping it, but you know, we're trying to angle it towards the African American community. However, you know, at this point, whatever network, Nat Geo and Animal Planet have interest in it, but we were looking at other channels maybe, so we'd like to get on them.
Now, would it be similar to your book in that you're introducing the life of an animal to a human?
Well,
human
it's
being?
going to be, there's two things that we're trying to do. One of them is like a Dr. Oz for vets, and I'm like most excited about that. I wouldn't be hosting it, but you know, we'll have an exciting veterinarian host, and it'll kind of be like a lot of information thrown at you in that Dr. Oz format, because I love him so much. And then the other one would just be like a reality kind of, you know, my life and some other vets' lives and kind of what we go through on a daily basis.
Right.
Because I mean, we always think it's interesting when we're there, and you know, we'll see what the audience thinks.
Well, you know, increasingly people love their pets. Pets are a part of the family, so that would actually be very good.
Yeah.
So good luck with that. I hope to see that really soon.
Thank you. Yeah, I hope so.
Okay. And before we go, I'd like to ask you to let us know where we can find your book.
Oh yes. As a matter of fact, the book is just now being able to be in libraries, so I was really excited about that.
That's good.
But definitely, you know, Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, anywhere books are sold. But also DanielleSpencer.net. You can go on there and click on where it says book, and it's available there. And then of course at the Black Book Expo. And you know, anytime on Facebook, I usually will post, because you know, if I'm in a different state, you know, I'll post if I'm at a book signing. So that's always good too, because you get the autograph then.
Excellent. Well, as I said before, it's so nice to see you.
You too.
And great to have you here, and we look forward to seeing you again.
Thank you.
Next year.
And best of luck with this. I mean, I love this concept. I've loved it from the beginning, and I'm so glad with everything you and your husband are doing.
Thank you. I appreciate it. We're working hard to make it a success.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.